like just become dull. Yeah, and then to mute it.
Yes, hello and welcome to Sideline Sports live stream. We have the 17 reserves, Victoria development side versus Tasmania. 10 seconds before we start off, it will be Tasmania's ball. Just a penalty to Tassie. Couple early contacts to Victoria. First goal to goal shooter Tasmania. Good drive, Harry. Great take. Good swing ball. This is Darcy at goal shooter. We've got Harry at goal attack. Sam wing attack. Max at centre. Seamus wing defence. Declan goal defence. And big Charlie Cox in goalkeeper. 1-1, start of the game. Good arms over by Declan. Out of court. Turnover. Ooh. Great defence. Tasmania. Good pressure down the court. Bit of obstruction there. Reset for Victoria. Declan. Good drive by Max. Oh, well done. Yeah, contact, unfortunately, the goal defence. Good hands over. Great defence. Unlucky. Short pass into Darcy. Goal. These two teams had a quick hit out in Tasmania not too long ago for an exhibition match. Great drive by Sam. Ooh. Turnover. Oh, a bit of footwork, unlucky. Good refeed by Harry. Another goal to Victoria. Oh, unlucky. Another footwork goal. Harry. Great drive by Sam. Nice lateral ball. Open up this court a bit. Oh, good defence by Tasmania. Hell ball. Saxon will take the free pass. Oh, good triangle ball. Nice shots. Good switch through the top of the circle. Nathan gets the goal. Ooh, undisciplined Victoria. Quick break. See what Tasmania can do. Good movement. Nice rebound by Dylan and a goal. 3-3. Tasmania's ball. Oh, on another break. This time to Tasmania. Victoria has it. Quick turnover. Good intercept by Harry. From long range, another rebound goal. Dylan, well done. Back on Victoria, centre pass. Great drive by Harry into the pocket. Nicely into Big Darcy. Well finished. Good centre pass by Victoria. Nice drive by Nathan. Bit of a contact in the circle. Goal to Dylan. On centre passes. Vic gone back a bit. Good drive by Max. Nice swing ball. Good front sweep by Harry. And finishes goal. Tight tussle to start this off. Two up and coming teams. Max with the deflection, but unlucky out of court. Nice swing ball. Ooh, good deflection by Charlie and Victoria's ball. Great work by Big Charlie there. We just welcome Matt Palombi to the audio after a quick bite to eat. How are you, Matt?
I'm alright. Bit rushed here, and welcome and thank you, Guy McLeish and looks like a fantastic start to this game from both sides. 5 goals apiece. I know Tassie will be quite determined in the 17 under division, and these Vic Reserve boys certainly been having a great crack as the week goes on.
How's your voice going, Matt? Seems like a few commentating games throughout the week so far.
Yeah,
how you feeling?
I think the voice is holding up better with commentary than it is with the actual coaching at the moment. As you can attest, sitting next to me on that sideline.
Great intercept by Tasmania. Moved it quickly down court. Dylan in for the goal. Or just rings out.
Oh, that's unlucky for Tasmania. That was a great attempt at the shot. Just getting called with a contact on court, in fact.
Through the middle goes Declan. Nice spin ball. Oh, nice back screen by Darcy. Well done, Victoria. Harry to finish off with a goal. Victoria just got the little break up, 7-5. Ooh, another break. That's a second break by the attackers.
And probably just so eager to get across that line. Oh, and I think maybe it's gone back the other way with the offside. Our Victorian keeper just gone offside briefly to turn to the other line. Tassie just quick runs. He just didn't quite have himself settled there. Tasmanian goal shooter, that's Nathan Woodbury. Sorry, yeah, it was goal shooter Nathan Woodbury, wasn't it? Getting myself confused already. Him and Dylan Gleeson both got some nice shots on them. Sometimes just got to remember to back themselves up.
Victoria take it down there, score down the other end. Gives them out a handy little break now. Let's see if they can capitalise.
And just drawing the contact there. Adams with the opportunity for the feed. And the one thing with this 17 under division is just the growth you see of the players across the week. It is immense. And I certainly know that Tasmania a very proud state when it comes to just seeing the improvement. Their boys start off with just once every fortnight for training just because of the location of where they all are. Some in the north, some in the south, some from the edge of the state. The stepping call.
It's a great effort there. I think Darcy Lockhart comes all the way from Wodonga. It's a 3-hour trip. Samuel Adams comes all the way from the peninsula. So it's the commitment is well done, and they're just showing it now.
Yeah, it's so hard for any of the boys who've got to travel. And we thank the parents of all those players as well. You yourself being a parent have to drive around numerous children at times to these events.
Great little swing ball. Long range shot, just edges out. Victoria ball.
He just overthought that one. You could see it from here that he just thought for a minute, oh, should I be putting that up? I think if he backed himself in, it probably would have gone in initially. Great outlet.
Fast play for Victoria. Swing ball to Adams.
He's just a speedy little fella, isn't he?
Very quick. Goal with a goal, dish off. It's a nice little goal to Lockhart. Tassie just got to settle a bit. They're rushing a bit. They started off really well. Victoria's just taken a nice lead. Let's see what happens on his centre pass.
You can really see a big future for Lockhart there. He's just got such a lovely shot on him. He comes out of the circle every now and then as well. And just seems to have something there already that's only going to get better and better.
The exciting part is, especially for the Victorian Reserves, with Lockhart in there. There's 5 of them in the under 15s. The next national side that they go away in July. So it's a great little hit out for Lockhart and 4 of his teammates.
Oh, what an incredible opportunity that is to get part of the state schools program for that, and it's been a pathway for the girls for a long time. And then now that we've had the couple of years of the boys, it's so good seeing all the states starting to support that. And realising how good a netball opportunity it can be. Oh, incredible Adams.
Yeah, it was they had a break, Tassie, and then just thrown it straight back to Victoria. Speed little Adams through that midcourt. Oh, nice reset ball.
And Adams is someone I remember from things like Junior M League. Seen a few of his games there where he's had a crack at a few positions because sometimes that's the way it plays out, but he's got so much speed at wing attack, and if he can just fine-tune some aspects of his play, he's going to be a really, really deadly midcourt. And just trying to clarify where it is. Lockhart thought maybe it was outside. I don't always hear the umpire's instructions clearly, and there's a lot of noise in these stadiums.
Good to see Strithoff have some minutes. Another up-and-coming one. Nice little left-handed shot. Brings something different to this team. Does he take it down? Oh, unlucky. A bit offside, I think that was again.
Yeah, by the looks of it, toes must have just gone away, or maybe just put his hand down slightly on that off balance.
Great drive, Major. Again to Adams. They've got some really great spacing already for this development side.
Oh,
that would have been something special.
And I was just thinking that release from Major was looking not too bad, just had a little bit too much on it in the end. And the long ball through.
Hawks gets his hand in there. Here's another up-and-comer. He's 6'4", 6'5". Just when he grows into that body, he's going to be playing for Victoria for a long time.
And this is the thing with these boys. And Tasmania, I know, are the same. They're hoping to keep as many as possible in the future to really build those combinations. I think the vast majority of their boys are eligible in both this age group and similarly in their 20 and unders. We've got a couple of guys I think are still eligible for 17s.
Great chase down by Poke. Good determination with the deflection out. It was great to see heading over to Tasmania earlier, like I said, just to see the growth of Tasmania from then till now with only 4 weeks. And they're going to learn so much from this tournament.
Yeah, and as coaches, it's just so thrilling to see how players develop across the week and they take on the feedback. And these young guys, they're like sponges.
Beautiful setup by Victoria. Quick, easy goal from the centre pass. Lockhart with another one.
Just looking for an opportunity down, Tassie. It's fantastic on this one. Just thought a whistle came. Oh, it's just so tough to get a rebound in that circle. The Tassie boys, and just 5 seconds to go. Probably not enough time to score unless they... launches it down though. I like the intent. And terrific first quarter from both these sets of boys. Just some unfortunate errors for the Titans.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Sally is your local netball administrator. She receives daily messages from her umpires on her phone and Facebook. Mary just messaged, and Craig, Sam and Jane. Struggling with managing umpire rosters like Sally? The Time Umpire software allows you to take control with ease. Check out timeumpire.com.au.
Hi, I'm Paul, General Manager at Strapdoor. Here at Strapdoor, we're committed to providing high-quality sports tapes that keep up with the demands of athletes around Australia without breaking the bank. Every roll of tape we produce meets stringent quality standards, ensuring all athletes can perform at their best with reliable support and peak flexibility. And because we believe in the value of our products, we're offering an exclusive 30% discount offer for sporting clubs. It's the perfect time to experience the difference Strapdoor can make. Follow us on our socials for the latest offers and updates. We're here to support all athletes and clubs' journeys. Join our community and elevate your game.
Welcome back after the first quarter. Just wonder if we've got any changes. Looks like little Ollie Watson's come on in wing attack. Winter Morgan in the wing defence. We got a new goal shooter, Bailey Hardy's. He's come on.
And our system's just been slow at updating. Wonderful thing, Wi-Fi when it works.
Good swing ball, straight off. Nice feed in the by Watson. Ooh.
And we'll get you those Tassie changes as well in a moment.
First goal on the board to Victoria. So hopefully the Titans can just pick up those little couple of areas that they started off in the first quarter. Great movement.
I saw Gleeson sink a few of these the other day with confidence. Just gone a bit off his shot. He's leaning slightly on it. Then you got Bailey Hardy's now in the goal shooter position. Maverick Wood in their wing attack. Blake Hall in centre. Rowan Jackson wing defence. Chet Rautner. And he's a little jet. He's only really young as well. I think 14, 15. And Gabriel Dixon in goal keep. And just trying to work out where to take it and just going, hang on a minute. Tassie haven't realised it's actually their ball. Bless them.
Good chase there. Nucky was out.
That's what you want to see, is that defensive effort. And contact was called. Just a little bit of confusion. The players forgetting sometimes. If you look at the umpire, you can probably work out where you need to go, but there's so much noise, it's very hard to hear.
We did get a few hours from the interstate teams about what kind of facility we have here in Melbourne. We probably are very lucky, and it shows why we are very strong in a lot of our divisions on the facilities that we get to use.
Yeah, wonderful host here, State Netball and Hockey Centre footwork, unfortunately. And I think he knew it was coming there, Adams. You could tell by the way he landed, he went, I think it's a bit awkward.
I feel sometimes when you're as fast as Adams, you just got to control what foot you land on. Good hands over by Morgan. It's too close though.
No, that's a much better connection between Wood and Hall. What a great one. Wants to finish. The awkward step back. Yeah, it was almost like the basketball fadeaway minus the jump.
Not a bad hairdo by Hardy either. The old school mullet coming out.
It's giving Shane Warne as well. Hardy. Unfortunate there. And this is a couple of things. If they can just clean up a couple of those aspects, they can be able to continue through with a lot more confidence, these Tassie boys.
Lack of concentration.
But drawing the contact, very fortunate there. Victoria reserves. What a chase up. Wood and Hall again. Another time for Hardy. Just overshoot. Well chased and backed up. This time. No goal.
I think we spoke about it in the early game about that coach killer.
We did.
When the goaler unfortunately hits the other defender and drives off a goal.
For those playing at home, we're having a little chat on the sideline as Match we were both coaching about one of our players started coming in underneath a little bit and we went, don't do that. Fortunately, they didn't bury themselves in quite like that one. But you know that...
Nice triangle ball, Adam. Watson in the wing attack into Lockhart, another goal.
It's 8 goals to 18. And just... It's moving away a little bit, but Tassie, they're getting opportunities. Launches it.
Great pressure again by Tasmania. Defensively, they've got a nice little unit back there. It's a bit messy.
And this unit's only going to grow as well. They make some beautiful leads like that, and they know how to reward them.
Just great patterns down the court. Can Hardy finish.
It doesn't matter when you get a rebound like that. It's well done there. Dylan Gleeson pulling in that rebound.
I think that's something Victoria's got to work on. That's Gleeson's 4th rebound under the post.
And rebounding position is something that people don't think enough about. Oh, a beautiful little spin ball underneath.
Well done, Titans. A bit fancy.
I like that one. And I know you do too, Guy. That's both right up our alleys when it comes to the style of play. Well, Watson just trying to find some space again.
I think some of these little young ones just get that head turned down the court. Really trust their process.
And this is a good mid-range one to look at. Confident in the action.
Got a change for our wing attacks. Cargill comes on for Titans.
Yes. Myself and Tasmanian president Raiden Creswell were having a bit of a chat about him and how surely the name has to be something to do with Invercargill in New Zealand. Which, if these boys ever get the opportunity to go over and play in the New Zealand Nationals, the 17 unders, it's happened before. It's a great opportunity. Even down in cold Invercargill.
That's Gleeson with another rebound, and again, he's doing really well, very strong under the post, good body position.
He's just got something about him there, Gleeson, as well, where he seems to glide in and find the right space. He doesn't always finish. Oh, great flick over there, Adams. And then just Bell Chambers there, caught in goal defence with a little bit of the chicken winging. Just waiting for an option. Cross court works. Cargill thinks about it, gets the steady again. Sometimes on these long ones I feel like he's trying to overshoot it.
Sloppy Victoria down at defence end, giving Tassie a couple chances to sort of get a few goals back and just
brief miscommunication there. Winter Morgan Eels and Charlie Cox. I think just lost the eyesight and the lead started going the other way.
Hardy gets his goal.
He's up and about.
Yeah, he's brought some spirit to this into-goal shooter. They're up and about with Gleeson down there. Nice setup again, Victoria, into Lockhart. Just got a sub here. We've got multiple subs. We've got Max Major coming back on. Sam Adams just having a little rest. And Ollie's...
Ollie Watson.
No, the other Ollie.
Oh, looking at the other end.
Stenhouse.
It's Stenhouse, yes.
Sneak down into the goalkeeper. Gives big Charlie Cox a bit of a rest. Great swing, cross-court pocket ball.
Oh, Paul thought the whistle had gone, the poor fella. And he's trying to work out where the call was. That's called up for the held ball. Winter Morgan Eels goes long. Lovely goaler-to-goaler action for the Victoria Reserves. And this crafty little one-handed shot. Commented on this yesterday. It's a lefty, and then he also then got the opposite hand with a similar looking one-handed shot from young McLeish as well. Just looking for options down court.
Great patience, or great pressure from the Titans. They're doing really well in that unit defensively. Really one-on-one.
Oh, and that's terrific timing. Oh, just unfortunate on the execution at the end, but that comes down to credit, as you're saying, that the Titans' pressure they put on building up to that moment.
Lovely drive.
And now just need someone else to connect. They find it. And it's hands of Victoria.
That's probably what you want to see from Jackson, is that nice dedicated drive out, long ball, really some great long court transition.
And the ability to give that ball as well. There was no hesitation. They fired it through. It was terrifically passed.
Get Gleason to reward. Let's finish. Well done.
A little laugh as we see a change in the centre. It's Harry Pope now on as Hall takes a seat. Just trying to check what's going on. Just moving off a bit too early. Caught out there, Declan Crombie. A little bit of lean, but the follow this time to the full Titans way.
Third efforts for Hardy, well done. Let's even just finish. He's just missed a couple, sets himself and scores.
And you like to see that effort.
Yeah, Tasmania's put the pressure on. They've scored the last 3 goals. Let's see if Victoria can respond.
A big step in, but big shot. Tasmania, with those 3 goals before that one, just slowly edging this back, and that's the type of targets you've got to do. Oh, the unfortunate moments that go against them as the transition for Victoria is coming. Brief miscommunication. But they do find the edge of the circle with that little give and go there. Darcy Lockhart and Max Major, they've done that a few times.
It's probably a big shock to the system for some of these young boys. They're coming from their junior program, which is sort of the 10 minutes. Now they've gone out to... Oh, what a pass, Crombie! Great long ball. Now they have to come and play these 15 minutes. Now they're coming like in the second quarter. Heavy legs, red faces.
And just stronger competition as well. You got a whole week of it. Oh, up and over.
Stenhouse, well done.
Oh, just need to wait 1 second. The play was well set up. Just need to wait 1 second there for Cargill to be able to actually get it. These down goals and sinking shots.
Do we have a rotation? Is that another Cargill? Is there 2 Cargills?
No, Maverick Wood now out to wing attack. So Tassie have been seeing a lot of rotations throughout their week.
Gleason's having a break, deservedly.
Oh, he's a good little player. Well done, Gleason. I can see something good happening for him if he keeps at it.
Oh, unlucky. 2-on-1, and it's a contact against Victoria in their goal circle.
Yeah, a little bit caught out. Bell Chambers off-footing on the time umpire.
Again. Good little change up there. He's not probably the tallest defender, but he plays tall, Stenhouse.
And that's the thing, you don't have to be the tallest out there to know how to get the ball, and part of it's just that mindset of wanting it. Oh, just a brief moment, miscommunication. Thought he was coming back when he was coming forward. And Gabriel Dixon just doing everything he can at goalkeeper there. Yes, see, the thing you always see with this age group, or they go out of play and they just get a little scratch to their heads and things. It's just the unintentional body language they give of what kind of happened. It's quite amusing to see.
Give go by Hardy, excellent.
And scores. Wood and him have had a couple of great connections. A couple more of those and they're well and truly in this game. Minute and a half to go. Just want someone though.
Let's see if they can capitalise on this. It's going to make it interesting. They've got the break. So they peg a goal back. Bit of contact out the front by Morgan Eels. Nice lunge by Hardy. Back-to-back goals for the Titans.
And they're up and about as a result. Their crowd makes a noise. Their bench makes a noise. And that's a really good cultural thing when you hear a bench making noise like that. Because it's a tough week at times for some of these Titans players. And you've lost a few matches. But to still be up and about, it's just incredible. And great handover, just maybe a little bit more of a lean, a little bit of a jump there.
Nice little steadier. Struth off. He shot well. He's been shooting well this half. He gets some again. He gets some minutes. And he's putting the score on the board. He's going to make it hard for their coach to work out for the next couple of games.
And we've just had time held. Went to Morgan Eels, wasn't paying attention because he didn't realise he was getting chatted to. And I think it might have just been for the aggressive bounce pass.
Stenhouse tips into an intercept.
He created that turnover, it must be said. 19 seconds to go.
Let's see what Victoria can do. Oh, great deflection. Great defensive pressure. Goal attack.
Look at that run over for it as well.
Cargill, just not a goal attack. Just put some hands over.
Bell Chambers, Dixon just caught for a moment. They're running back in. Look, they're looking at the clock and how much time have we got to stop?
Got to go in.
Oh, it's going to be enough. It is enough.
On the buzzer, Lockhart.
That is a great shot and a little confidence booster for the Victoria reserves.
A lot of high fives up and about.
But Tassie, they should not be ashamed of that quarter by any means. That was a great quarter by them. They just got to keep that going for another half. We're going to take the cans off.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Welcome to TLC Health Clubs. With gym equipment of the highest quality, exhilarating workouts and world-class coaching, we'll help you reach your fitness goals. There's also a pool and sauna for whenever you want to dive in or sweat it out. Join today and live your best life with TLC.
had the ACT chant, but we've also had a sub in the commentary box. Matt Blomley has gone have some more lunch, and we welcome Taryn King. All right, Taryn.
Hello, Guy. How you doing, mate?
Very good, mate. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Tight first half. Tassie defensively were really, really good. Put some pressure on, but Victoria's just got that 10-goal buffer.
Good early shot there, Blake Morrison. Haven't been able to catch too much this first half, but I did see Blake was on the bench for a bit in that second quarter, so good confidence builder for him to start on court.
So a few changes. Yeah, like you said, Blake's come on. Blake Morrison in the goal attack. Ollie Watson still wing attack. Harry's gone into goal shooter. Aidan McLeish onto centre for his first run with his little first tip, and same defenders.
I think that's Seamus Sullivan there in the wing defence bid. As a contact call there on the outside against Tasmania, I believe, on young Aidan McLeish. He's captain of this Vic Resi side. I'm sure he's got some pretty good experience. He's got some pretty good mentors in his own family. Brother Lawson, the 17s. Brody in the 23s. And obviously Guy, coach of the men's reserve, sitting next to me.
A nice fast start by Victoria. Good structure. Oh, great tip.
Great tip there in the circle by Blake Hall for the Tasmanians. So good little start for him as Tasmania go into attack. In there, shooter Nathan Woodbury to put this one up. That one's short, unfortunately.
Great
strong rebound.
by Bunbury. He's been playing well this tournament. His growth, he looks a bit old, but he's only a baby. He's only, pretty sure he just turns 15 this year, that's all.
Yeah, future looking pretty bright here in the Victorian state. As this Victorian reserve side with a pretty nice sort of clash strip that they've got going on there, Guy.
I think I like it. I think it's one first opportunity for 217 to come to nationals, but then to have another amazing kid available for them to showcase them to be different.
Absolutely. That's a nice little ball over the top there, over into the hands of the Tasmanian shooters, Riley Cargill. Receiving the ball there from Maverick Woods. So good little play there for Tasmania. You see Ollie Watson there and McLeish. Something that I've seen across all the Victorian divisions, guys, that deep second phase off centre pass into the pocket. As you see a strong rebound there again for Tasmania. We're going to turn back over in Crombie. Long ball into Morrison. Blake Morrison leaves that one short. Gets his own rebound uncontested, however. Is the defensive combo of Blake Hall and Jack Bellchambers goes to work there in the defensive circle.
Yeah, it's great to see this young side really working with the superstar Jess Murphy on the structures and really practicing them. They look really good when it comes off. Like I said, it's the future of our Victorian sides.
Tried to be kept in there off shot there from Woodbury. As we're just obstruction call there. Stenhouse to take this one in the defensive third now for Victoria. It's Crombie now, footwork call.
You're going to expect that, Taryn, at this level. These a lot of the young kids, their footwork and just little lack of concentration.
Absolutely, Guy. And a couple of interesting pass placements here from the Tasmanians, mainly Maverick Wood there in that wing attack bib as Crombie stands out of play, and a contact call there for Riley Cargill. Turns that ball straight back over. This time will be held, so the penalty. Outside even.
Sneaky McLeish got a little body contact and
Sullivan long switch ball comes to the near side of commentary as Crombie finds McLeish, and nice quick ball moving there for Watson off the post and tipped away there.
Bellchambers.
Tasmania Bellchambers. Almost an underhand ball picked off by the Victorians. Just need to slow their ball movement down.
First half, the defensive pressure was really good with Hill and Bellchambers back there. Causing Victoria to go back a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. That defensive partnership between Jack Bellchambers and Blake Hall really showing to be a strong one for Tasmania, and maybe one to look for in the future as O'Striel puts that ball in the the Victorians. They've got a 14-goal lead now. 5 minutes played in the third quarter. Oh, quick ball. Very nice there from Harry Striehoff into Blake Morrison. There's a contact call there from Bell Chambers, I believe.
Morrison gets that goal. It's great to see the depth of the even Victorian reserve side. It doesn't matter who you bring in. They still move the ball. Another stepping call for the Titans.
See, Crombie loves that long ball. Finds Morrison and a nice little refeed there with his Hoppers Crossing teammate Aidan McLeish. So very nice connection there from those two young lads. Played together in the Junior M League competition here in Victoria. Coached by yourself, I'm pretty sure, Guy.
Yeah, they are a product down at Hoppers. It's they really support these young males who still want to play netball. Fortunately, we fell short in overtime in the final, but great speed for seeing these playing in the Victorian side.
Yeah, it's always a good show. You've got this young talent all spread apart. You've got all the Waverley boys in there as well. A good talent across the board is Casey as well, trying to find some talent in their region. But Victoria looking pretty bright. Down here in the under 17s.
So it's Smithos at Sanctuaries and Watson's at Geelong. So, great coverage throughout Victoria, travelling to play a game that they love.
Absolutely. So you see just a bit of hold-up play for the Tasmanians. As they're looking long, 3-hold. So held ball call there in the middle of the goal third. Stenhouse to take this one, finds Crombie, who will switch this ball over to McLeish. Obstruction call. From the centre from Tasmania, Saxon, I believe.
Long ball from Sullivan. Again, connection to Morrison, McLeish. I wonder what was said at halftime. They come out with a fast start. Coach Jasmine must have said a few words to them. They've come out with a different attitude.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe just emphasising the importance to keep your foot down in a game like this. The lead may be a pretty good, what is it now, 19-goal margin, but you can't be letting up, as we've seen across the board, as the breaking call is there from Maverick Wood. But yeah, you can't really let your foot up against any team in this the Nationals, as they all have the talent to be able to come back from big margins. It's McLeish stepping on, finds Watson, or really there from Blake Hall, maybe just getting too much body on the way through. McLeish finds Morrison once again. A good finish there from Blake Morrison, sporting a very nice afro, full head of hair. What we love to see.
I think that's the talk of the tournament, isn't it? That the afro from Morrison.
A good finish there. So Blake Morrison just going about his business. 10 from 12. He is, so good percentage for him. And another 3 seconds there for the Tasmanians. So we need some few more options to the ball, as we're going to have time held here for persistent obstruction, I believe, from Maverick Wood, and this will get advanced up. Seen a lot of advancements, a lot of warnings and proactive advice from the umpires so far, Guy. What's your sort of top tip for trying to stay out of the umpires' bad books?
I just think what I said to Matt first half is that a lot of these kids have come from a 10-minute quarter to now 15, and there's a fatigue setting in, and they think they don't step, and then I think unfortunately back-chatting for the umpires probably, and just is probably the main concern that we have to just deal with and pop it on the chin, unfortunately.
Yeah, seems that way. Is Cargill there with the nice little layup for Tasmania?
I think we've got Gleeson back on. Gleeson's had his rest. Pretty dominant in the first quarter. Back on and scores early, which is good to see.
And Morrison with a layup of his own. Sorry, my apologies to Dylan Gleeson.
Got to change into our wing defence. And Rowan Jackson just comes back on. It was a great hustle, unfortunately. Contact McLeish penalty.
So here comes Woodbury out the circle, swinging that ball across. all the way over. And that ball back into Woodbury just misses the target as Cargill has gone into the wing attack bid. As Sullivan there on circle edge, just able to hold his space. Now Stenhouse will come and take this ball.
Great spacing, great switch ball by McLeish into Watson. Their long court transition's going really well. Like you said, their structures, they've learned. They get the train every fortnight, which is really good again with the other 17. So,
Morrison blocked by the front rim there and contact on the attempted rebound as Strioff nearly gets a piece of it as we see a Tasmanian player go down the tunnel. I believe that was...
I think that's Morrison's thing you have to learn, just that little rush of blood to the head, and also didn't get the ball over the ring that time.
So see contact from Max Major, the new centre of the Victorians. As McLeish is going to go have a bit of a rest. And a good shot there from Woodbury. And Harry Poke, the new centre for Tasmania.
This is a bit better by the time. A couple of goals, they're settled, a few changes.
And here is Watson now, looking not a whole lot on, so has to go back. His ball tipped offside call, so goal third. Pass will be Watson to take it. Max Major just a little bit underwater running, and he runs into Bo Morrison there, and Watson into the hands of goal defence in there. Bell Chambers. There's Morrison, strong take there over the circle, and a good finish over the hands of Blake Hall.
Looks like we've just got a three-way change with Stenhouse off into goal defence and Charlie Cox into keeper, and Declan Cromie gets a roll deserve vest.
So here's Max Major now on the sideline, far side. Finds Strioff now with a swing ball to Major as Hall has hit the deck. No whistle called as Morrison puts in another goal, so he's bearing a lot of the shooting load in this third quarter here, Blake Morrison, as this leads now to 22 with 3 minutes to play. Off balance, finds Strioff this time under the post. Contact there by Bell Chambers. Good finish. As we see on the court beneath us, Guy, WA and ACT going at it, 39-29. I believe it's Western Australia in the lead, but once a goal goes in, I will be able to confirm.
It's really great to see ACT developing this, putting their 17 boys in. Usually first year they struggle, but they're being taken up to all the main competitors.
Absolutely, they have been, but we'll come back, guys, back on court one as Victoria will come with Shona Sullivan there on the outside. Finding Stenhouse. Now Major connecting through.
They've been really good using that mid-channel Victoria, really opening up that court. Here they go again. Watson into Morrison. Bit short, bit... Well done, Bell Chambers, played in front, got a nice rebound.
And that is WA in the lead here beneath us, Guy. As we see transition through the court now for Tasmania. Long ball from Cargill, almost a bowling action there, cricket style. As Woodbury was able to pull it in, and there's Gleeson stepping up for the layup. Very nice for him. Here is Cargill once more, finding Woodbury and Cargill and Woodbury, have a really nice connection down there, Guy. Really enjoy trying to pass the ball to one another, finding each other quite well as Gleeson now sets this penalty.
Yeah, you can see who's probably played together for a while, and when they have that rotation, sort of dropped off a bit, but once they're back on the court, it's becoming more consistent again. Couple goals back for the Titans, which is good. Good switch ball to Major.
Here is Morrison now, back in the shooting ring. Leaves that one short through the contact though. Blake Morrison drops that one in, now goes 13 of 16. Harry Strioff 13 of 15, so very similar shooting loads between the two players. As that ball to Woodbury, puts him on a chase, keeps it in. Well done from Gleeson to be ready for it and drops in a nice shot. So good to see Gleeson. He's got a bit more to his game than just the layup. So a good finish from him. Morrison finding Strauch, lands in a good split. Morrison almost off balance. Long shot for him. Leaves it short. Good rebound, play call. Time's running down here. Woodbury now. Finding Cargill. Contact there by...
Great transition by the Titans. Let's see if they can get a score. With 10 seconds to go.
Gonna have time held here for the ball off court. Woodbury chasing. Now finding the front space. Gleeson trying to point direction. Contact there by Stenhouse.
Gleeson had a goal on the siren before. Let's see if Tasmania can.
No, just over the top there. Oh, contact there on Charlie Cox. Unfortunate after the siren call. And Woodbury does get one after the siren. So cuts the lead to 19 here at three-quarter time. And just the connection there for the Victorians is really what pushed out that lead in that third quarter, Guy.
Yeah.
Anything that you saw differently?
Oh, again, it's the depth. With McLeish coming back on, captain of Victoria is really, he's speeding up through the centre.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress for your app today.
Sally is your local netball administrator. She receives daily messages from her umpires on her phone and Facebook. Mary just messaged, and Craig, Sam and Jane. Struggling with managing umpire rosters like Sally? The Time Umpire software allows you to take control with ease. Check out timeumpire.com.au.
Hi, I'm Paul, General Manager at Strapdoor. Here at Strapdoor, we're committed to providing high-quality sports tapes that keep up with the demands of athletes around Australia without breaking the bank. Every roll of tape we produce meets stringent quality standards, ensuring all athletes can perform at their best with reliable support and peak flexibility. And because we believe in the value of our products, we're offering an exclusive 30% discount offer for sporting clubs. It's the perfect time to experience the difference Strapdoor can make. Follow us on our socials for the latest offers and updates. We're here to support all athletes and clubs' journeys. Join our community and elevate your game.
All right, back for the last quarter. 10 seconds ago. We just want to see Terra and Titans run this out. Down in Tasmania a few weeks ago, they sort of stopped and Victoria ran over top. And we want that score line to sort of stay where it is without blowing it right out.
Yeah, absolutely, Guy. We want to see, especially, I'm sure what the coaches will be saying to their boys in the huddle is that I just want to see the structures that they've got in place just be executed here in this last quarter. Try not to like you said, let Victoria just roll over them here in the last. As we've seen a couple of changes, and we'll get them to as soon as we can find out.
While we check the changes, Triffer still in goal shooter. Morrison go attack. Watson wing attack. McLeish back in the centre. Adams has gone into wing defence, which is there he goes with his speed. Sullivan goal defence and big tall Declan Crombie in goalkeeper.
We've seen a couple of changes here for Tasmania. We've got Bailey Hardy in there at goal shooter. Gleeson still in that goal attack bib. Poke has moved to wing attackers. Nathan Woodbury's gone into the centre bib after being in the shooter. Rowan Jackson in wing defence. Blake Cole's moved out from keeper to goal defence. And now it's Gabriel Dixon in there at goalkeeper. As Morrison puts that ball in to Victorians. They get a good break on centre pass early on as Darcy Lockhart is putting on that goal shooter bib. So an early change perhaps for Coach Jasmine Lefferville. Sister of 23s player Harrison. He'll be playing in the next game against ACT as the 23s look to improve on their undefeated start to the tournament. And straight up with a good finish.
Good start by Victoria. Let's see if Tassie can just settle for one.
There's Woodbury finding Gleeson now, and a good ball in there to Hardy. Good hands there, Declan Crombie, but unaffected over the shot. So a good one there, and an opportunity now for Tasmania maybe to get a break on centre, as Sullivan in the goal defence bid now. Darcy Lockhart takes a seat back on the bench as Watson.
Great pressure, Titans, intercept. Let's see if they can just control this, short pass, different space around the court.
You see Hardy, I reckon his foot may have stepped on the outside of the circle there.
Oh, great goal, Darren.
No, absolutely. It's getting good vision whilst you're up here. I reckon his foot just stepped on the outside as it did, and the umpire was all over it. I like to think I've got some pretty good eyes on court, guys, so happy about that one. I'm a bit chuffed.
Bit undisciplined there by Crombie, missing that target. Gives Titans an extra opportunity to get one back. And unfortunately, drop ball gives Victoria the ball back.
Interesting to see, and I only just noticed this. I don't know if it's been like this the whole time, but Lisa Gallard, mum of Declan in the under-20s, but is an assistant coach with the Boondara Express BNL Championship team. So interesting to see her on the bench helping out Jasmine Lefebvre. So I'm not quite sure if I've only just noticed that, if that's been like that the whole time. But interesting to see the crossover between the BNL scene and the men's scene. Sitting to Jasmine's left.
Yeah, it's good. We've got some young coaches in Victoria. We have some good mentorship programs for them instead of just having one or two coach everything. So it's great to see Jasmine learning, first-year coach in Victoria with this young development side. She's done a great job.
Absolutely. She has this reserves team. Picked up probably a few more wins than what they would have expected here at Nationals, but all props to them and the coaching staff there. Jasmine has done an incredible job with these boys, as has head coach Joe Murphy. As we see play call there, just taking that ball over the top of Rowan Jackson. And now Gleeson swinging that ball. So we're seeing some much better, despite that error and pass, although great there from...
Great chase by Gleeson, keeps the ball live.
We're just seeing some bit better ball movement now for the Tasmanians, something we didn't see in that last quarter. So just moving the ball a bit more swiftly through court and connecting with one another as McLeish gets a nice tip, but Woodbury is their footwork call, and Gleeson unfortunately, so Crombie will put Victoria back into attack.
It's going to be great. I was talking to the president of Titans when we went down there, and I think that they're going to create their first season of M-League like we have here over 2 areas. So really start the growth and get more young males interested in netball.
Yeah, that's incredible to hear. Obviously the Victorians have got a pretty good M-League program here down at the State Level Hockey Centre where we play, so very lucky to be playing here. So it's really great to hear that Tasmania are trying to implement something of their own just to try and improve their pathway in, as we've seen a few good Tasmanians, one of our own, Clayton Lovell, play for Tasmania and move to Victoria, where his son Ryan participated for a long time.
Great fake ball by Adams into Morrison. Strong by Strickhoff.
That one rims around nicely for Harry Strickhoff.
We're seeing the same thing as the third quarter. Victoria's going on this run. Time just needs to steady, get a couple of goals. Like we said, just don't want that to blow out.
Absolutely spot on there, guys. The lead is 23. Hardy trying to make it 22 and does. So a good finish from him. Victorians, McLeish will just take his time now, settle his team up a bit as Watson does a good job connecting, and Lockhart is now on in that goal shooter bib, and Morrison, I'd like to see Blake Morrison probably split in the air, getting himself a bit closer to post, as he's just making that shot a bit harder for himself than what it needs to be. But if he's making them, then I guess no one can really complain.
Adams, great defensive pressure, results in a contact against Tasmania. Nice cross-court swing ball.
Long hole, Seamus Sullivan. Oh, obstruction called there on Gleeson. As you see, Strithoff just got the wing attack bib on, and we'll step up now to the rolling subs portion of the court as that's tipped out by a Victorian hand. So Dixon now to throw this ball in, and here he is, Harry Struthoff in the wing attack position.
Gives Ollie Watson a bit of a rest. Really mid-quarter from Geelong, did really well. Got some speed on him.
Hardy just sending that one over. Good rebound though by Gleeson as Adams will run offside before chasing that ball. So Tasmania will get this back. Gleeson just dropping it down. Obstruction call around the body of Harry Poke does go to Sam Adams, but Hardy long shot, just rimming out.
Great chase down by Gleeson.
He's shot over, so Tasmania, good balance there from Hardy. Do get to finish that shot off, so good from them.
Great switch ball by Victoria. Opened up that outside channel into Morrison. And yeah, another goal. What's he sitting out there, Taryn?
He's sitting at 18 goals from, I'm just trying to get my maths right, 25 attempts is Blake Morrison. So not too bad percentage for him. Probably might want to bump it up a bit for his own sake. Darcy Lockhart sitting at 16 of 17, so that's much better, and good volume from him. A good finish there from Dylan Gleeson. That puts him to 12 from 17, and Hardy's 3 from 5. Swing ball to Struthoff. He's on 17 from 19, so he was good in the shooting ring as well, Guy, before moving into the wing attack bit.
Yeah, great connection that they all three can rotate. McLeish using the shoot a bit, but now he's playing mid-court. Struthoff now into wing attack. Great depth for Victoria, great changes for Victoria as well, with a few options for Coach Jasmine. I don't want to say her last name, but I believe it's Coach Jasmine.
So we're seeing a good turnover here for Tasmania as maybe Blake Hall now bringing the ball up court.
Trying to get to see Ollie Watson come back in shortly. Give McLeish a rest those legs.
As Adams ended up inside the ring there. Crombie with a nice jump over shot, but unaffected is Bailey Hardy. It was the 4 from 6. And here does come that change. Ollie Watson sprints onto court. So McLeish just getting some instruction there from the coaching staff as there's a stepping call, I believe, on Harry Poke. Good ball into Lockhart. He'll turn, look at the post and put that shot up through the hands of Gabriel Dixon. So a good shot there from Darcy Lockhart as we approach 6 minutes to come here in this last quarter. There is Watson. So this is a great result here for the Vic Reds. They've picked up another win to go to their Nationals campaign. They'll move probably to a closer and closer to a spot in that final series on days 6 and 7, which probably they weren't maybe expecting early on in the week, coming into this game. Coming into the week.
Yeah, we said that earlier though, it was just more of an eye-opener for them and the next generation of young male athletes to play netball and to come out and beat South Australia, who've always been pretty strong since you've been playing juniors, Darren, and now to get Tassie, we are looking for that 4th spot, aren't we?
Absolutely, and they've lost a pretty close game between the other Victorian side, so promising signs for this Vic Reds team after what was a demoralising loss to Queensland on day 1, which probably would have set the tone they would have thought for the week, but they've turned it around really well and they'll go to 2 wins and 2 losses, so it moves to 4 points, and depending on other results could bump them into the top 4. It won't, however, as Western Australia will hold on to their spot, but only 1 win out now, so a good result for the Vic Reds as they might be able to turn it around after a tough loss the first time around. As Queensland will beat New South Wales, so yep, they only remain 1 point out of the 4, Guy.
Another goal for Morrison. It'll be great to see this young side if they can get into that finals campaign, see who they come up against, especially the might of the other Victorian side, and also the strength of Queensland. They brought some big boys over. They've always been big and strong. Hardy. Good chase down.
Bailey Hardy's just really forcing that shot up. He probably should look to turn it around maybe and refeed as Crombie goes around the post for Adams. Just looking around the courts quickly, Victoria, their main team, is only leading South Australia by 2 goals at the moment, 48-46, so a close game there. So it just shows the strength of this division as Queensland is leading pretty heavily over New South Wales, and as is West Australia over ACT beneath us. And tomorrow the Reserves got 2 games to play against both teams on the court beneath us, ACT and the WA team. So that'll be setting up what could be a top 4 clash with WA. If they can pull a win off there.
Yeah, I guess tomorrow is their biggest test to see where they really are with 2 strong teams. Day 4, day 5 with some fatigue and niggles coming in. They're used to playing big long tournaments, so looks like coaches Jasmine is resting a few of their players just to give others some minutes into others, which is again the depth, and it's really good for them to hopefully knock one team off tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the Tasmanians, their tough start to the week continues as they move to the 4th loss now, but chance to turn things around. It's a very long week here at Nationals, as we well know, guys. Tomorrow they play against Queensland and then again against South Australia, so looking to that second game where they might be able to pull off a win, as Queensland's seems to be pretty strong across the board, but it's funnier things have happened. But yeah, for the Tasmanians, it's just probably about process now coming into the end of the week as we are a Tuesday, so still a couple more days left of the round games that you're looking for. As Morrison, nice little layup there.
2 minutes to go. Let's pushes on. Possession to Gleeson.
Maverick Wood there finds Hardy, and over the top now. Obstruction called, so Hardy will have this back. Gleeson looking to get into a spot. Hardy steps it in. Shot goes up and good, so some pretty good bright spots there for the Tasmanians. The goaling end as a whole since I've been here in the second half has been actually not too bad. When they've got the opportunities, it's just the opportunities have lacked, but that is another man. Blake Cole has been really impressive from my eyes. Very liked his game in goalkeeper and then now in goal defence. That ball from Dixon just goes Australian Adams.
Long ball to Adams.
Launches it in. Contact call there on Gabriel Dixon and Blake Morrison.
That was a great effort by Dixon. Threw that ball low and got back across for the intercept. Morrison with another goal. Getting out to 25 goals now. Spine's just got to hang on. No more little silly turnovers. Again, it's going to be hard for them, fatigued. I don't think they have too much depth on that bench. So, done really well to stick close for 3 quarters. I think that's always the goal when you come to these championships, to work hard and see how long you can last for.
So as you see a contact call there, Sullivan on Gleeson. And that shot falling in. So nice moment there for Gleeson, able to put that one through. As you see, Darcy Lockhart's gone 18 from 19 today, guys. Probably been the most accurate of the shooters. Morrison 22, probably 23 now. 23 from 30. Hardy 6 from 10. Gleeson 12 from 17. So a couple different good performers now for both teams. Probably Blake Hall has been the standout for mine for Tasmania, and Morrison has been pretty good there for the Victorians. Who'd be yours for both Tasmania and Victoria, Guy?
Yeah, I think Gleeson's had a great game in goal attack. Been strong in there. I think he's had 6 or 7 rebounds under the post. Blake Hall, for the defensive end, he's been up and down. He's going to be a long time player for Tasmanian defence. Been pretty overall good for Victoria. Christoph has played most of the game. He's had some goals up. Darcy Lockhart always been big down there. So pretty tough to pick a best on for Victoria when they were played pretty well. So that's the end of the game, Sharon. It's at 58-33 Victoria. Tasby did really well for 3 quarters, but then sort of Victoria just grinded away. So
absolutely, and signs of a good team there, grinding away that last quarter. Did the Victorian reserves, and so that draws a close to the 4 o'clock time slot here at Parkville, the State Level Hockey Centre. And don't go too far as we've got a game coming up here at the 5:40 time slot on Court 1. I'm not quite sure which game that is. I know Court 2, however, it's the ACT men's reserves going up against Victorian 23. So stay tuned for that game, and we'll see you soon throughout the week at the Nationals for under 2025. I've been Taryn King, joined by Guy McLeish and Matt Blomley. And thank you, and we'll see you later.